Kalali Havasham Yashabasham Kakudash Brakta Yahawa Brakta Yahawashai Brakta Yahawa Basham Yahashai Kalali Havasham Yashabasham Kakudash Brakta Yahawa Basham Yahashai. Hey, Shalom, Shalom, Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praises, honor, and glory to the Most High Yahweh, Bahasham Yahawashai, Bahasham Brakakudash, Brakta Yahweh, Brakta Yahawashai. My double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone GMS. These are the men that taught me this truth, which is the 100% truth. Peace and salutations to the hopeful. Let's spread around the four corners of the earth, pushing this gospel in all sincerity, most especially in these last days. Shalom also to the few Akwats who are sincerely seeking his truth. It's the brother Yarayala Yashar Allah from the GMS Italy camp. And as you can see the title, Understanding the Number of the Beast. Okay. Before I start, I would like to say the true name of the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the God of the Bible, the God of the Israelites. His true name is Yahweh. And the true name of his only begotten Son, the one whom the world ignorantly and wickedly, call different names like Jesus, Yeshua, Yahusha, and all different names, Christ. His true name is Yahawashai, and that's the only name that's given under heaven in which one can be saved, Yahawashai. So, I just wanted to do this quick lesson. I'm inspired to do it by after watching the lesson, put out by the elder apostle, Arayam Lab, and he was speaking about the number of the beast. Saying that we have different people coming against the truth. As you know, what's going on now, there is this camp out there, the WFI, which is Watchmen for Israel. They just came in and they're trying to twist things around. So without too much talks, let's get to the scriptures. So in this lesson, I'm going to go into the history of certain things, and I'll show you how the number of the beast is actually the barcodes. Okay. And hopefully this lesson is going to be edifying through the spirit and power of the Most High Yahweh Shem Yahushai. So we want to go and get the book of Revelation, 13th chapter. So this is the book of Revelation, chapter 13, starting from verse 16, which quotes, "And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a charagma, M-A-R-K, in their right hand or in their forehead, okay, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the M-A-R-K or the name of the beast or the number of his name." Okay, the name of the beast, the number of his name, it's all synonymous. Okay, it's all synonymous, as the other apostle Arayam Lab has put out. So what you really need to know about, he says, "Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 600, 600, 6. So this is how you calculate this number. But in order to calculate this number, we need to go a little bit into the history of things. Okay, so that number of that man is what you see on the screen. It is the barcode. Okay, which, if you pay attention, the spirit, opens your eyes to see it, you will see what I'm trying to show you through the spirit and power of the Most High Yahweh Shem Yahushai. So it says the universal product code. So what is the universal product code? The universal product code, UPC, or UPC code, is a barcode symbology that is widely used worldwide for tracking trade items in stores. Okay, UPC technically refers to UPCA, consists of 12 digits that are uniquely assigned to each trade item along with the related international article number EAN barcode. The UPC is the barcode mainly used for scanning of trade items at the point of sale per the specification of International GSI organization. Anyway, we're still going to come back here, in which I'm not really going to say too much on certain things on this page, because I actually risk that they put down this channel, so I'll really be careful with it. You know, there is a history on this barcode number. You see this name right here. You know the people that actually own this company anyway. But now let's get to the main thing. What you should know is there are different kinds of barcodes. Okay, you see barcodes like this, you see barcodes like this, and these barcodes, actually, this first few barcodes that you see, they're actually used for keeping inventory. Okay, for inventory reasons. Okay, so these barcodes, you find them in companies, where they have to keep stock and all that. But what we concerned about, you know is this last two, UPCA and EAN. Okay, these barcodes are used for commerce purpose. Okay, as we read here, the scripture tells you that they had to take something. They had to take something. Okay, without that thing, they can't buy or sell. Okay, so all these other terms that are saying that it's something else different from what it is, which is the CHIP, the micro CHIP, you should pay attention from those. Those are false prophets. Okay, because you will need something that's going to, that's going to permit you to partake in the society, to buy and to sell. Okay, now talking about the number, I'm going to show you real quick how they came about, this. And inside this, you find out that the number 666 is embedded. And really, I did a test. I actually checked out almost all the products that I have at home, and they all carry this 666, really. Okay, so what they did, you know, I'm not going to go into the history, as I said, and that's Esau right there. Okay, I'm not going to go into the history here, because I did this lesson in Italian language, and they took the video down not even after after 20 minutes. They just took the video down. So I'm careful with this channel. What they did is, they created a way in order to trace everything, you know. And speaking about who these are, the sons of Esau, the so-called white man that's in power today, starting from the banking family. So they came up with a language. This code bars are their computer language, okay, in which they can trace each item, okay. And I really advise you to go watch the lessons the elders, different Akiams have been putting out. The elder Apostle Gabbar spoke about the digital all, you know, how Esau wants to brand the people and turn them to his property. And this is the major goal of these devils that are in power. They want to have you as they already have us anyway as their properties, but they really want to take it to the next level, branding you and making you their property, you know. So they come with the code bar. So let's move on. Let's check out how the code on the barcodes, how it works, how the numbers and all the lines that you see, what they really mean. So this is the anatomy of a barcode. Okay, so you see, it tells you that they are divided into two, right from the middle all the way to the right, you have the product code. Then all the way to the left, you have the manufacturer code. Okay, and you have the first bar, the middle bar, and the last one. Three altogether, they're called three guard bars. Okay, I really hope I push the message through. So now they came up with a language, and I will speak about who came up with it. It's a man. Um, so this is how they created the barcode. Okay, so you see the left side representing this left side of the barcode, as you can see, and this right side representing the right side of the barcode. Okay, now they made from 0 to 9. Okay, and each number has a pattern. Okay, so when you see the white lines, the white bars, okay, those white bars represent zeros, zeros, zeros. Then when you see the black bars, they represent one, one. Okay, so for the case of the number 0, you have blank, 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 bar, bar, blank, bar. Okay, that's the code for one. For 0, then you have for 1, this is its code. For 2, this is its code. Okay, now it is really, really spiritual because on the barcode, okay, what really matters is the right side numbers, the right side numbers. And it's just, something I just thought about personally. Okay, it's not, it says speaking about the right hand. Okay, I'm not trying to get too deep or something, it's just something I just thought about. It says it caused all both small and great, rich and poor, and free and born to receive a kragma in their right hand. Now this right hand is what really matters. That's where they generate the codes. Okay, and what the right hand is actually is the opposite of the left hand. So in this case, on the right hand, the code 0 is black, 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 blank, blank, black. Okay, which is just the opposite of the left. And these are the codes they actually use on the barcodes. So as I said, the black lines stand for 1, and the white one stands for 0. And this is how the number 0 looks like. Let's take a quick example of the number 4, for example. It has a black, white, black, 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 white, white. So on the barcode, you find these lines. These lines represent each number that you see here. Now, what we're concerned about is the number 6. Okay, so you have the number 6. Check out how unique number 6 is. So it has a black bar, a white bar, a black bar, and all the rest are white bars. Okay, so this is what represents the number 6, as you see right here. This is a language that a computer understands as number 6. So when the computer sees a black bar, a white bar, a black bar, it knows it is number 6. So this is let's say it's a language that it created. Okay, computer kind of language. Okay, so you see these numbers right here on the right side. That's what determines these bar codes. Now, usually you find out that most of your products, they have this. You see this black, white, black. They are actually the numbers that start up the barcode. Black, white, black. You see it, and that black, white, black represents number 6. On the middle, you'll find the same thing. And on the last, you'll find the same thing. But don't get it wrong, because sometimes you find this you find this first, the middle, and the last, you find them longer. They represent 6. But sometimes you find all equal, but it still represents 6. Okay. Now let's go down. Let's take a quick look at the man that actually invented this barcode. Okay, so it says the inventor, as you can see, says the inventor of the UPC barcode is George J. Laura. Okay, Laure, in 1971. While Mr. Laure was an employee with IBM, he was assigned the task to design the best code and symbols suitable for the grocery industry. Okay, now Mr. Laure, if you go to his name, um, where is it here? And really, there are lots of things you can really check out from this man. See, his name is George Joseph Laure. Okay, and if you count the numbers of his name, George is 6 letters, Joseph is 6 letter, Laure is 6 letters. Okay, I don't know if this is exactly what his maternal name is, but you know how Esau roles, man. Esau always, Esau can create false names for people, just like the name they gave the guy that built the the Georgia Guidestone. We know that that was a made up name and all that. It's all part of their Masonic games. But you see, it's no coincidence that this man that actually created this language has three names that have six letters. Okay, and this takes you a shalawam tina paris yahaba shemya shaba shemuka kudash barakata. So, and this takes you back to the book of Revelation. Okay, verse 18, 13, 18, it says, "Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 600, three score and six." Now, you can easily see, you can see how I showed you how they came up with the barcode and how the number six is black, white, black. Now I challenge you to go check up, you know, all your what do you call it, your grocery, whatever. They always start with this pattern, black, white, black, which is number six. The middle is the same and they end with the same. Okay, this is the number of that man. Okay, and he has this in order to have control of everything. Let's check out what's written on this site. It says the inventor of the UPC barcode is George. Was it John? George Joseph. Okay, George Joseph Laure. Okay, in 1971. While Mr. Laure was an employee with IBM. Now you can go look up IBM on your at your own time, because I'm not going to go into this, because once you go into this IBM and you start bringing out names, they're going to block your channel, man. You know. So he was assigned the task to design the best code and symbols suitable for the grocery industry in 1973. Mr. Laure's UPC code entered the world, and the rest is history. Now, on Mr. Laure's website, he has a question page where he answers various questions about the UPC barcode. On the question page, Mr. Laure answers the 666 questions as follows. Question number 8. So this man has a website where he receives questions, and this is the question they asked him. They say rumor has it that the lines left, middle, and right that protrude between the UPC code are the number 666, and that this is the international money code. I typed a code with all sixes, and this seems to be true. At least they all resemble sixes. What's up with that? And this is the answer he gave. He says, yes, they do resemble the code for a six. Even parity six is. Okay. One module white black bar, one module white space, one module white black bar, four module white space, just like I explained to you. As you see, the number six here on the right side is one module black, one module white, one module black, and 1 2 3 4 module white. Okay, where is it? Okay, so you see, it says, then he went on saying, there is nothing sinister about this, nor does it have anything to do with the Bible's mark of the beast. And they didn't even ask him about that. Says the New Testament, Revelation chapter 13, paragraph 18. It says, it is simply a coincidence, like the fact that my first, middle, and last name all have 6 letters. There is no connection with an international money code either. You see, and we know that there is no coincidence, because the going of man is all being determined by the Most High Yahweh Hashem Shai. There is no coincidence, okay? Everything happens for a reason. Deepest sympathy. Hey, Shalom Akia Yahweh Hashem Shai Bashem Kakudash Barakata. Nothing happens, as a coincidence. Everything happens for a reason. The Most High Yahweh Hashem Shai has determined everything to go on the way he wants it to go. Now, how does this barcode affect, okay, us? Coming back to the mark, okay, it says, as a matter of fact, if you go to the 14th chapter, let's go. Go to the 14th chapter. Scusatemi, I'm speaking Italian, excuse me. Is it, excuse me. It says, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his charagma in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. Now, what this man is trying to do, okay, is to brand each one of us, okay, and what's been said here is the RFID microchip. It is, I'm just I just hope they don't clip this channel or whatever, you know. Already have this thing ready in the Bank of England, man, ready to roll out, and when they met up in the Davos this last meeting, be sure that this is part of what they were speaking about. Now, you don't want to forget about the fourth industrial revolution. And let's check some key themes in the fourth industrial revolution. It says interconnection, the ability of machine devices, sensors, and people to connect and communicate with each other via the Internet of Things or the Internet of People. So what these people are trying to push is to have people connect to the internet. As a matter of fact, they want to make you an item, just like the items that you get from the grocery. So a time is coming in which the CBDCs, which are the central banking digital currency, all money goes digital. Okay, your ID, the ID 2020, everything goes digital, and everything will be incorporated in this grain of rice, and this is going to be inserted under your skin. Now, don't be deceived. That's exactly what's being said here in the book of Revelation, and it causeth all both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a charagma. Now, if you go to the root word charagma, which has to do with an etching, a cutting under your skin, okay, with the method which is going to be through the carax, okay, which is the syringe in which this is going to be injected under your skin, as you can see here, as you can see, okay. So all this is just all ready, and each of this thing, each of this chip, what they carry, each of this chip, they carry this. They carry a barcode. They carry a barcode, okay, in which once it gets into you, you become a product, okay, to the banking families. You're traceable, okay. They know everything you're doing. They know where you're going. They know what you're buying. You know, they know how much CO2 you're expelling. They know how much work you take, So this is all part of the plan, and this is the plan of Esau Edom, the so-called white man whose biblical nationality is Edom. You know, this is how he plans to take over the world. Okay, this is how he plans to have control of each one of us. But you see, those whom the Most High Yahweh Shem Shai has ordained from the beginning that are not going to bow, I have reserved for me 7,000 men who shall not bow their nails to Baal. They would understand that what Revelation 13 16 all through 18 is speaking about is nothing else than this thing that you see right here. Okay, so hey, I just wanted to share this quick lesson. Hopefully it was edifying to the spirit and power of the Most High Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. I'd like to give all praises, honor, glory, thanks, and adoration to the Most High Yahweh, Bahasham Yahushai, Bahasham Rkakudash. And if you're wondering where I've been, you find me on my GMS Italia tree. That's why I do most of my lessons right now, because over here in Italy, we have lots of people waking up, sheep who needs to be fed. So this is it. A shalom to the brother Kalam Yahweh Shem Yahushai Bashem Kakudash Brakata. So on to the next one. A shalom. Shalom.